Dang, look at that flywheel. This is the Freebeat LIT Bike, and in today's video, we're gonna unbox it, build it, and I'm gonna give you a full review of this bike. Freebeat did send me this bike over to review, and they do have various models on their website. You can check the link below this video to see the current prices and any promotions or discounts going on. So when you do order the LIT Bike, it will come in a box just like this. It is a relatively compact box, but it does have some mass to it for sure. Gross weight, 135 pounds, net weight, 114. I went with the disco bronze color, which I'll show you in just a few. Oh shoot, that's not the way you do this. Trust me, it's way easier to do it this way. So it comes packaged up really nice, so let's see how long it takes to build. So it comes with cage style pedals, smoked out looking dual water bottle holder. And apparently this saddle has a detection mode that can detect whether you're in the saddle or out of the saddle. So we'll have to check that feature out here soon. Comes with a touchscreen, 22-inch HD, 1080p, forward-facing speakers. Honestly, looks very fresh, and their products honestly kind of just remind me of like Apple products. Handlebars look excellent. They have a very nice thickness to them. Swiss design. How about that? Dang, look at these knobs. This is like something you see on the Peloton Bike Plus. Dang, look at that flywheel.
Oh, wow. No, it's just really pretty because it looks more like a piece of art.
It looks like something you'd want to have in your house.
I love that wooden flywheel.
It's got a good mass to it too. Flywheel definitely feels nice. We're gonna have to build this bike, see what it's all about. So here's what everything looks like when you get out of the box. You have the main bike, the feet for it, monitor, handlebars, tablet holder, seat, pedals, water bottle holder, tools, instructions. Looks like a pretty easy build, so let's get to it. Grab a couple of these guys, drop those bolts in there up front. And here's a little sensor back by the seat that can tell if you're in the saddle or not. Clip that in. Drop the handlebars in, tighten that knob down. Time to drop the handlebars on. Monitor drops right on there. And then you got 4 screws that go on the back. Oh dang, this thing can actually rotate past 180 degrees. It's the first monitor I've seen that will actually do that. I don't think you should actually do it to twist up the cables, but it can be done. So this is the Moonbow Beige. This bike does come in a total of 4 colors. So there is a white, black, pink, and then this beige looking color. So moving the Freebeat around is a pretty easy bike to move. The wheels definitely make it easy. All right, let's remove the screen cover here. So big buttons down here on the bottom to adjust the volume down and up. And I guess the power button's right there, so let's plug it in. Plug this side in. Maybe you have to hold it. Oh yeah, hold it. Looks like a party right away. And let's set it up. See how this touchscreen responds. I'm just making stuff up, but touchscreen is very, very quick to respond. No lag at all. So right away on our first load here, we have a quick little update. So we'll go ahead and do that. Very quick. 100 megabytes, 150 megabytes, 165 megabyte download done. Almost done. All right, very crisp looking graphics for sure. Beautiful little intro here. And now we just need to set up our account and get moving here. So actually before we set up the account and do the actual review of this bike, let's take a look at the physical characteristics of it. And then we'll get on it and give it a try. So resistance knob, it's got a little red Freebeat. The resistance knob says Freebeat on it. Oh, and we can hear the automatic resistance working. So when I rotate this knob here, it adjusts with the motor. And that makes sense because it is automatically adjustable. Makes a little bit of noise, but not a big deal. But man, the look of that flywheel is just so good. Handlebars are definitely a very nice rubber material. and definitely very thick and nice to grab onto. Dual water bottle holders right here. We got a weight rack on the rear of the saddle. Saddle feels relatively firm and sporty, so I think I'm gonna like it. The adjustment knobs are excellent, amongst the nicest quality feeling knobs of any bikes I've tried. It's a three-way adjustable bike, meaning, you know, seat can go up and down, forwards, backwards, handlebars can go up and down, not forwards and backwards, which is pretty common among bikes. Touchscreen rotates very easily, and it can go up and down as well for off-bike workouts. Cage-style pedals, no SPD clip-in option available on these pedals. So the handlebars are on the maximum height right now. They can drop down quite a bit. Let's go ahead and raise the seat up. I am 6'5", so I am pretty much on the maximum end. This exercise bike as well as most. So first impressions of the Freebeat LIT. Resistance works. So it's on minimum resistance right now. Let's crank it up a little bit. Resistance works pretty snappy. Let's just see how high the resistance can go. Pretty darn high. Yeah, that's pretty high maximum resistance. And the resistance changes very quickly, which is great. Let's get it on down to like a normal riding resistance. The bike has a good feel to it overall. I'd say if you're taller than 6'5", this bike might be not tall enough for you. For most people, I don't think you'll have any problem fitting on this bike. It's a very good feeling and comfortable bike. Let's see if I can raise the saddle up higher than max height. So what if I just don't click it in a hole here and just squeeze it tight. So the saddle is raised up beyond maximum height and it holds in place, so that's fine. The bike feels nice to ride, I like it. So we'll have to get the classes on here and check out the software. All right, to give you guys an idea of what the homepage looks like here, they have the cycling, sculpting, and stretching sections. It all loads pretty quickly. You have your homepage, arena, you can go over to profile. So what we're gonna do is just go do a class and give you a demo. So you can filter by instructor and music type, body focus, and all that. We're gonna choose cycling. We'll go ahead and choose best of you. It's an EDM ride. You get a little preview here. You have the option to hook up a Bluetooth audio system if you would like AirPods or any sort of headphones. We'll go ahead and press start. And right away, you can choose more vocal or audio mix with music and vocal, or more music. So we'll turn on the volume so you can hear what I'm saying. So there is a pause button, which I paused to hop on the bike. We'll go ahead and start. Everything's on silent. And what I'm gonna try and do is just stay on the beat here. This is my cadence right here, how fast I'm pedaling. And you basically have two modes that you wanna stick with, either the easy one to the left or the hard cadence to the right. Now, the better you stay on cadence with what you're supposed to do, here the ride is starting, 3, 2, 1, and now we're live. So over here, the on beat percent, it'll be 100% when you're perfect, and then you get this combo score, so it kind of gamifies the whole experience, and that determines your score. So auto resistance is currently off. I'll go ahead and tap that to turn the auto resistance back on, and now the bike will automatically adjust the resistance, and I'm getting a little bit off beat here. So I'm on the easy one, but let me ramp it up and try to do the hard cadence, which is basically just the easy cadence times 2. So let's see if I can do that. Let me ramp it up, double the speed. So I'm at about 120, and the cadence recommendations are in tune with the music. So I am pretty close to 100%. And as you can see, my combo score is going up a lot faster. So I slowed down a little bit and it's telling me find your beat. So I'm out of tune with the beat, get my cadence back up. So when my cadence is like way off, you know, say I'm 70% on beat, it's telling me find my beat. So it's not giving me any sort of like multiplier. It's just saying miss, 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 miss. So it kind of really encourages you to get back in that proper range. So now I slowed it down. The whole cadence of this beat has slowed down, and I only need to be at 49, and I'll be on cadence at 49. So right now I'm in 45th place here on the leaderboard, which you can turn off by just doing that. You can get it off the screen. Also, it shows you your calories down here, which you can turn all that stuff off the screen as well. Turn it back on just like that. But let's go ahead and try and move up the leaderboard by getting up to the hard cadence of 98, getting that combo going up faster on beat. I'm in 45th place. Let's see if I can move up a few. 44, boom, 41st place. So you can see your total running score down here in the bottom right. I'm at 28,000, and you can see it racking up quickly. Even quicker now that I'm actually closer to on beat on the hard one. I'm gonna back it on down to the easy one right now and turn off the auto resistance and play with the resistance on my own. So right now the resistance is on 11, and I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up a little bit. So the automatic resistance is off. Now it's 33, 43, 53, 63. So one rotation of the knob cranks at about 10. And once it's at 100, max resistance on this bike is extremely high. And then one of the really cool things about this bike is the seat sensor. So to get that combination up like even higher and get more points, what you want to do is hop out of the saddle, and it will increase your points even more. But you have to stay on beat too, which can be a little tricky when you're out of the saddle. And I'm getting the bonus. So the bonus is for being out of the saddle, and that's how you really get the big points. So I'm back in the seat, then I lose my bonus, or I don't lose my bonus, it just stops adding up. So as you can see, as we do this ride, the background behind the instructor will continue to change, which is kind of neat and unique. I haven't seen this on any other indoor exercise platforms, so I'm way out of tune right now. Let's see if I can hit 124. This bike is like really quiet and feels very sturdy. So I moved up to 33rd place. And I have to admit, the whole gamification of this system is pretty cool. How it gives you the combos and allows you to get the bonus for out of the saddle, and the leaderboard and your score and the percentage on beat. It really just helps you stay in tune with the ride. Also, of course, that calories burned number right there to let you know you're not just wasting your time. So that will wrap up our class here. Finished 35th, not terrible. Crank this volume down so it shows you the average percent of time that you were on beat. 88, not too bad. Shows you your average cadence, 73, as well as your average resistance. Mine was 11 for this ride. Of course, you get your total calories burned, 142 kilocalories, 14-minute ride. Best combo 189, and my performance score was 98,000. Finish this workout. Oh, I'm feeling it in my legs. So here's a look at the homepage. You can kind of scroll through some of the rides here, as well as check out the new classes down here at the bottom. And obviously you can tab over to the actual classes and scroll through. There's tons of classes, all of which are basically either 30 minutes or 15 minutes. So I like that, you know, it's pretty quick and to the point. There's not any like 1 hour or hour and a half long classes or even 40 minutes. They're just 15 or 30. A little bit of sculpting, off-bike workout stuff. Definitely a decent library, as well as some stretching. The stretching is a little bit more minimal of a library. Most of what you're gonna find here is cycling. And then the arena, you have like basically like challenges and that sort of stuff, which is pretty cool. So you can join in on these challenges. 99-minute cumulative ride. So it looks like here in this 99-minute cumulative ride, 2 weeks, find the thrill of cycling. $90 in gift cards are up for grabs. Ride a total of 99 minutes within a 2-week period. Complete this challenge to enter in to win a $30 Amazon gift card raffle. Wow, that's kind of cool. So they have like little challenges in here where you can actually compete to earn gift cards. Talk about a gamification feature. So there is one other section worth mentioning here in the more rides. This pulls up an additional class where you can do a just ride or also scenic rides. So currently if you press choose, you can pull up either a country ride or a valley ride. The country ride kind of looks like this. So if you're in more of a outdoor riding vibe, you can just do this and get all of your metrics down here on the bottom. Get a little bit of music. You can turn it off if you want. And then at the end of the ride, you get all of your metrics. Additionally, there is the valley ride. And in this ride, you get a similar setup where you get your total output, how many watts you're putting out, also your current cadence, average cadence, best cadence, and your resistance number. On the bottom, you get your speed in miles per hour, your total distance, and your total output in kilojoules and calories. But if you want your metrics and no distractions at all, you can finish that and just go to just ride. And this just gives you pretty much your raw data from the bike. So once you start pedaling, you get your output here in watts in the middle, as well as your cadence and your resistance number. Same metrics down here on the bottom. So this is pretty useful data for traditional cycling classes. Pretty neat stuff and makes this bike a lot more versatile. If you finish the workout, you get all of your metrics right there. Pretty sweet. So to summarize, the Freebeat bike is actually pretty awesome and I've been thoroughly enjoying riding this bike. It's a beautiful bike and it rides very nice. I love that it has automatic adjusting resistance and I love that the classes are very rhythm focused and it has the leaderboard there right there for you, and the scoring system really encourages you to follow through with the ride and kind of compete on the leaderboard, but you don't have to compete on the leaderboard. You can hide the leaderboard away if you want. And it has the little percentage symbol right there on the screen showing how closely you are actually matching the rhythm. So really the whole Freebeat experience gamifies the entire riding experience, and it's actually pretty awesome. The classes cost just about under $40. And in terms of what you actually get for the classes, I think the subscription for this bike is actually worth it. And also, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but they have actually good music on the Freebeat, unlike a lot of the other companies we've seen. So the Freebeat LIT bike does look awesome and it is a pretty lit experience, but they do also have another bike called the Boom. So if you're looking for a more affordable option, you can check out the Boom on their website as well. So make sure to check the link below this video in the description box for any promotions and discount codes I have for you if you are interested in purchasing the Freebeat LIT. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but they actually have a referral program so you can refer your friends into the Freebeat experience and earn credits as well. So long story short, if you're thinking about getting the Freebeat bike, I think it's actually pretty awesome. The bike looks great and it feels great to ride. I'd recommend it. 2 thumbs up, click the link below, and I'll catch you in my next review.